Welcome to this comprehensive video about the Bodø Glimt team, the Norwegian club located north of the Arctic Circle. This team is not just a football team, but an amazing success story from the cold north to the peaks of Europe. We will cover its history, reasons for success, tactics, and the most notable players they sold for profit. Let's begin. The team was founded in the year 1916 under the name Fotballklubben Glimt, and Glimt means flash or spark in Norwegian. One of its founders was Erling Kjærundsen, who became the first president and then an honorary member. In the year 1919, the team won its first title, the Nordland County Championship. The team went through difficulties in the 20s, such as financial and ethical problems, but it survived and evolved. In the 30s, indoor training began to face the harsh polar winter. In the year 1975, Bodø Glimt achieved a historic accomplishment, winning the Norwegian Cup for the first time as the first team from northern Norway to win a national title. They repeated the cup win in 1993. After ups and downs, the big transformation came. In 2020, after 104 years from founding, the team won its first Elite Syrian League championship, the top Norwegian league. Then they won again in 2021, 2023, and 2024. 4 championships in 6 years only. They also reached the semi-finals of the Europa League last season. In the Champions League, Bodø Glimt made history, becoming the first Norwegian team to win 3 consecutive matches in the league, including defeating Manchester City. They reached the knockout stage, and they are now one step away from facing Real Madrid. This small team from a small city, Bodø, amazed the world without billionaire support, but with determination and passion only. Reasons for Bodø Glimt's success. Bodø Glimt, a club from a small town north of the Arctic Circle, has transformed into one of Europe's most impressive underdog stories. Their rise began notably in the year 2020 with their first Norwegian league title, followed by wins in 4 of the past 5 seasons, establishing dominance in the Elite Syrian. This success stems from several interconnected factors. Exceptional coaching and leadership. At the heart is manager Kjetil Knutsen, who has been pivotal since the year 2018. His philosophy shifted the team from a defensive, counter-attacking style to an aggressive, possession-based approach with high pressing. Knutsen's ability to develop players and maintain consistency has drawn interest from bigger clubs, but his loyalty has been key to sustained progress. Alongside him, figures like sporting director Frode Thomassen have built a cohesive structure, emphasizing recruitment and youth development. Smart recruitment and player development. The club invests heavily in scouting and people, both on and off the pitch, without relying on massive budgets. Their turnover is around 30 million euros. They focus on undervalued talents, develop them through advanced analytics and rigorous training, and sell them profitably, e.g., to bigger leagues, reinvesting wisely. This cycle has created a premium on their players, making the club attractive despite its remote location. Club culture and underdog mentality, rooted in humility and community, Bodø Glimt embodies the Norwegian folk hero Askeladden, using ingenuity and guts to overcome odds. This cultural foundation drives motivation, with a focus on collective success over individual stardom. Their small stadium, 8,000 capacity, and Arctic setting foster a tight-knit environment, turning potential disadvantages into strengths. On-pitch achievements. Fueling growth, European runs like reaching the Europa League semi-finals have boosted Norway's UEFA coefficient, ensuring more continental spots and revenue. This virtuous cycle, success leading to better recruitment, commercial deals, and fan engagement, has made them a model for small nations clubs. Overall, it's a blend of tactical innovation, strategic management, and resilient spirit that has propelled them from obscurity to competing with giants like Manchester City and Tottenham. Bodø Glimt's tactics under Kjetil Knutsen. Knutsen's tactics represent a tactical revolution in Norwegian football, emphasizing attacking flair and adaptability. They primarily use a 4-3-3 formation, achieving high possession rates, consistently above 60% over recent seasons, through short, intricate passing. Here's a breakdown of their key principles. Build-up play. The team builds from the back with fullbacks pushing wide to receive and connect with wingers. A single pivot, defensive midfielder, shifts dynamically to link defense and midfield, while the two number 8s, central midfielders, roam. One drops deep to form a temporary double pivot, aiding wide spaces, and the other makes forward runs. Quick switches across the pitch exploit opponents' single pivots, with center backs stepping up to progress the ball. Attacking principles. They commit 5 players, front 3 plus 2 8s, into the final third for overloads. Wingers excel in 1-versus-1 dribbling to draw defenders and release to teammates. Fullbacks advance to create narrow combinations, leading to crosses or cutbacks. The center forward and 8s crash the box for finishes, often from dribbles inside the penalty area. This high-risk, high-reward style breaks down compact defenses by attacking through, around, or over them. Defensive principles, out of possession. Pressing is intense and variable. In a basic 4-3-3 press, wingers narrow to force play wide, then fullbacks jump out while midfield covers centrally. For complex scenarios, wingers press inwards on center backs. The center forward drops to block pivots, forming a diamond, and 8s slide to trap opponents. Against teams with 2 deep midfielders, they shift to a 4-1-4-1 or 4-4-1-1 to shuttle play sideways and lock the center. Transitions and evolutions. Quick transitions exploit spaces, with 8s like Patrick Berg or Ulrik Saltnes dropping to connect play. Over time, they've refined pivot movements and increased reliance on versatile midfielders, e.g., Evgen Grunbeck. In Europe, they've maintained high commitments, as seen in their semi-final run, adapting to stronger opponents without losing identity. This approach has not only dominated domestically, but also shown in Europe, embarrassing bigger clubs with its intensity and creativity. Some of the players they sold for profit. Bodø Glimt has built a sustainable model by scouting, developing, and selling players at a profit, often turning modest investments into significant returns. Jens Petter Hauge, a homegrown talent who rose through the ranks. Sold to AC Milan in October 2020 for 4.8 million euros after impressing in Europe. He was valued at around 1 million euros at the time, representing pure profit for the club. Albert Grunbeck, acquired from AGF Aarhus in 2022 for about 4.5 to 4.8 million euros. After 2 strong seasons, sold to Rennes in 2024 for 15 million euros. yielding a profit of over 10 million euros. Faris Mumbanya, signed from Kristiansund BK in January 2023 on a low-cost deal under 1 million euros. Sold to Marseille exactly 1 year later for 8 million euros. A quick and substantial return. Patrick Berg rejoined Bodø Glimt in 2021 after a stint abroad, with the club investing modestly to bring him back. Sold to RC Lens in January 2022 for 4.5 million euros, profiting from his development and performances. Håkon Evjen, another academy graduate, transferred to AZ Alkmaar in January 2020 for 2.5 million euros, with his market value matching the fee but representing full profit since he was developed in-house. Victor Boniface, scouted from Nigerian club Real Sapphire and signed cheaply in 2019. After injury recovery and strong play, sold to Union SG in Belgium for over 6 million euros in 2022, a major windfall. Philip Zinkernagel joined on loan initially before a permanent low-fee move. Sold to Watford in 2021 after a title-winning season, with the transfer valued around 2 to 3 million euros for solid profit. Eric Botheim, signed from Rosenborg on a budget deal in 2021, sold to Krasnodar in January 2022 for about 5 million euros after breakout performances, including in Europe. Kasper Junker, acquired affordably in 2020, sold to Urawa Red Diamonds in Japan in 2021 for around 2 million euros, capitalizing on his goal-scoring form. Bodø Glimt is not just a team, but a symbol of northern determination. If you like this content, share it with your friends and follow for more inspiring football stories. Goodbye.